Hello again, everyone, and here we are again at our doghouse on GTV6. I'm Dottie Sharkey.
And I'm Carol Ann Hines, the Behavior and Training Supervisor at the Pasadena Humane Society.
All right, and we've got a lot of fun animals to show you, and 2 rabbits this time, which is pretty exciting. But before we get going, let's see how we did on our last show.
Jedi got adopted, which is great. One of our long-term residents. I saw the Soch. It was so fun. It was it was a really good.
Do we still have that picture? We could put the picture up of the one dog that was here for 6 months.
Oh yeah, Celine
went
to rescue up.
I know that was so the sweetest. But do we still have it to put up?
I'm sure we could find it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here she is.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay.
Get going. And, all right, we did pretty well, but there's still some available.
Still some available, so come on down and see them. We have 2 rabbits today because actually we don't have that many cats in the shelter. Knock, knock, knock.
That's good news.
But there are still some, and they are adoptable, so they're here, but we're going to have 2 rabbits today.
Okay, and the cats will let you know it.
Yeah. And this is Regina. Her A number is 388579.
Regina matches me.
Oh,
I love this.
She's so pretty. I feel like we have more black and white bunnies than we do the brown and white.
Well, this is perfect.
Yeah.
I have a designer
Did
rabbit.
You plan that?
Is this nice?
She's a brown and white short-haired rabbit. She's spayed, so she can go home right away.
Right away.
She's friendly and likes to be petted, and it looks like she probably gets along with other rabbits pretty well because she's bonded with her cage mate or the bunny that she's in with.
So it's kind of nice to adopt 2 rabbits, right?
Certainly, yeah.
And I was thinking I probably hold about 20 to 25 rabbits a year, which is great. And today we have 2.
Mm-hmm.
But they're always just sitting here, but they're pretty active.
Yeah.
They can be pretty active.
Yeah.
And if you do have them in a cage, it's nice to let them out if you can for 3 to 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. And I know later you're going to talk about the enrichment that we're doing at the shelter, but also for
we're
your,
going to have.
for your
I believe
rabbits
this is National Rabbit Month.
Yeah, let's call it Rabbit Month.
Rabbit Month. Why
it's
not?
Something similar to that.
And today we have Little Rabbit Day.
Yeah. Oh, look how cute you are.
And they do have their own litter boxes. You know, they can be litter trained. It's a different kind of litter. And what's kind of fun, we used to have a hamster, and he'd run in and out of things. And rabbits can do that too.
Absolutely.
Like you put boxes
yeah,
and little
agility equipment and tunnels, and they love hopping on stuff and jumping down stuff. There's all kinds of stuff that obstacles.
Don't you love when they run and they go,
Sometimes our movements are so so sporadically. Little jumps, little
so
bunny
you can
jumps
get
like that.
a lot of laughs with rabbits.
Did I give her a number?
Do we have the number?
Regina, A number is 388579. The adoption fee is only $10. So,
is that because it's National Rabbit Month? Is that for the?
I think that's just our normal.
That's a normal?
Fee.
Okay.
No, not normal fee because it's rabbit. Yep,
oh,
it is.
Okay.
You're right, Dottie. It is because it's National Rabbit Month. Yeah.
So
adopt or rescue a rabbit month.
Oh, rescue a rabbit.
Rescue a rabbit.
Okay.
That's got a better ring to it, doesn't it? Rescue a rabbit.
I think it sounds really impressive.
So
you know, number one more time.
A number one more time, 388579. We're going to use up the whole show on the rabbits today.
That's okay.
So come down and see Regina today. All right. Our second bunny today is Victoria. A number is 388577. She is a female too, and
beautiful.
She's actually Regina's mate or kennel mate.
So they could go together.
So there
Wouldn't
may be
nice?
Sisters or something like that. We're not
and this
sure,
is dark brown. Am I seeing that right?
That's
beautiful.
Maybe it depends on in the sun. Maybe it's brown and
you are
just
black. Beautiful.
Smaller than Regina, yeah, a little bit smaller. You're
Oh,
very
definitely
cute. Yeah,
smaller. Definitely smaller. Did we give her number? I can't-
Yes,
oh, sorry.
388577. She's maybe a little bit more playful than Regina. Enjoys ear and nose rubs.
Nose rubs.
What? Do you like your
I've
nose
never
rubbed?
had a rabbit. I've never, I think they're wonderful.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and they're just, they love to play games. By the way, we used to have a hamster and we had to be so careful. I can't imagine just not watching a rabbit if you take it outside. They, just maybe have a little pen for it. And
Yeah, keep an eye on it. You don't want anything.
yeah, just don't want to.
Lots of
Because they
wildlife
can be
that
kind of
likes-
fat. Oh, yes. In Glendale, we have, in the hills, very careful, very careful. So you don't let them out by themselves. Just so
Yeah.
cute.
And then
So-
inside with cords and stuff like that, they love
Yeah.
to chew on things. So we want to make sure, but they're so enjoyable with their teaching them. I mean, you can teach a rabbit the same things you can do with a
yeah.
dog and cat. They just have to be motivated by.
And we have an enrichment program here at the shelter, and you can volunteer for that. Yeah, just if you're interested, it's volunteer at PasadenaHumane.org.
Yep. And there's info sessions that you can come
Right,
to. It's called Rabbit Enrichment. And then you get like a shift and you can come in and play with the bunnies. Well, it's just as sweet as Victoria and Regina are very, very sweet.
And we'll hear more about rabbits later. Carol Ann's going to tell us some more. So
Yes.
you are just so popular today.
She's so
So-
cute. Her ears are like straight up the whole time. Just so
I'm
cute.
not. I've never, as I said, I've never had rabbits, and you said likes the nose rubbed, but I'll save that for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So what's her number
Oh,
again?
right.
Victoria's number.
And again, she's only $10 too. So her A number is 388577. She's a spayed female, so both of them can go home right away when you adopt them. She looks like she's going to fall asleep. Oh, so sweet. So come in and see Victoria today.
Making my nails. You're making my nose tickle.
So cute. February is an exciting month. It's Adopt a Rescued Rabbit Month. Easy for me to say. And rabbits actually make really great house pets, but they're not quite as low maintenance as some people think. So they do take some care in order to make sure that they're happy and healthy. So some basics is indoor rabbits can live 8 to 12 years, and they can be litter box trained just like cats. They like to chew, so it's important that you rabbit-proof your home by taking cords and things that they might chew on that you don't want them to, and make sure that they can't get a hold of those. And you need to provide actual chew toys for your rabbits as well, because otherwise their teeth continue to grow. So you need to provide specific rabbit chew toys that they can use to keep their teeth shortened. And they need a varied diet. Some of the things that you feed rabbits are Timothy hay, pellets, and green vegetables. We actually have the toys and the food at our shelter shop, so you can come in and buy all the things you need for your rabbit. They do best with a buddy. So like you saw earlier, Victoria and Regina, they're really a bonded pair. So in a pair, they can keep each other company. So if you consider adopting 2 rabbits, and if you do, the whole month of February, it's only $10 a rabbit to adopt. And that is including the spay and neuter surgery and the microchip. So come in for Rescued Rabbit Month. Easy again for me to say. And come and see all the wonderful rabbits that we have here at the shelter. So I don't know too much about rabbits, but I actually learned a couple things in that segment.
I did
so
too.
It makes me
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm intrigued about getting a rabbit.
Now here it goes. I can see this happening.
Okay, but let's move on to
Okay.
cats. So we have one of my favorite cats right now is Winky. A number is 390445.
Winky.
Winky is very active because she's only 8 months old, so she's still in her kitten years, or months, I guess it would be. She's a black domestic short hair. And she's
Beautiful.
very confident and playful.
Aren't you sweet?
She
Look at
loves
this.
sock toys and catnip. And you can see why we named her Winky, because she has an
Can you
old
get a
eye
close
injury.
up of this little
Hi,
her little
Winky.
eye? It's actually a cute name, Winky.
Yeah. So it's an old eye injury, so her eye just needs regular cleaning. We think it's probably just something that happened to her when she was a kitten, and it doesn't seem to affect her personality and how sweet she is and how easy she is to pick up. And
she's not showing off her active part. I think
no, she's very relaxed right now.
Yes, she is just, oh, what happened, huh?
Maybe we should
you.
rename her Spunky, I think.
Yeah, she had an escape attempt.
She did.
But she just wanted to go back to her little friends. So, anyway, she's so adorable and so tiny.
She's already spayed, so
really
she can
tiny.
go home the day you adopt her. And she's just a sweetheart. She's kind of a volunteer and staff favorite, so we really would like to see her find her forever home. So let's give Winky's A number one more time, since she's looking at the camera so nicely. It's A390445. Her adoption fee is $70, which includes microchip, the spay surgery that she's already had, and her vaccinations.
And when you're ready to adopt, you get so much information here before you take your pet home. And of course, you can always call, too.
We have
if you have a problem or have questions. Or it's just a wonderful place. And I think one of my favorite things is when an animal gets adopted, how staff and volunteers are so excited. Every single animal. So this is a wonderful place. It sure is. So we'll get you adopted. So her number one more time?
Number is 390445 for Winky.
All right, here comes Frank.
Come here, Frank. The
And
prankster.
Frank is one of those
Frank,
dogs we
thanks,
have
Papa.
to ask to cheer up before he comes on the show.
Oh, baby, hi.
Frank's number is A390902. He's 5 years old.
Yeah, it's funny because his face looks like he's much older, but his motivation and his
Oh, my
movements
God.
make him think
He
he's
is a-
5.
It says here he is a very friendly pup, in case you hadn't noticed.
Oh, what else does it say on there, Daddy?
He loves playing with tennis balls.
He loves
Why
to
did
give
he
kisses.
just? He loves to give kisses. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh,
Yes,
there it is.
Yes.
And he thinks he's a lap dog. Are you ready?
That's what's going to come down. What are you doing? Have you ever met a boxer? This is what boxers like to do.
Okay, so boxers think they're lap dogs.
What are you doing? You're silly.
Very
You're
excited
silly.
to be
You're
here.
silly.
And you know what? Believe it or not, he's a senior for senior. If you are an active senior,
Wow. Yeah, an active
if
senior.
you're an
Yeah.
active senior, you can have this
Good
this
boy.
great little guy for only $20. So that's for the microchip, which we know is so important. Otherwise, his adoption fee is $125, which is not that much anyway. So
He's doing this great thing that I love to see. He's doing what we call a helicopter tail. When their tail goes around in
that's
circles,
cute.
I'm sure some of your dogs at home do it. It's like, see how it goes in a circle? It's the cutest thing ever. That means he's very happy and
You know
excited.
what, Carolyn, we have so much fun
Don't
here.
we? The animals make us happy.
I know they do. And what
know,
makes us
I know.
happy is when you adopt them. And that's a special thing, too.
He wants to meet
And,
everyone.
as I was saying, earlier I said how excited volunteers and staff are. Well, when a dog gets adopted, you should hear everybody, hey, good job, yap.
Yeah,
So-
sometimes we even announce it over the, if it's a long-term resident, we'll be
yeah.
like, oh, Jedi got adopted.
That's so great. Well, this would be a great dog to meet people with, wouldn't he? So, and again, he's an active, friendly, lovable lap dog.
Oh, yes, he's trying to get him a lap. You're silly.
And again, for if you're a senior over 50 or 60, he don't be only $20 for the microchip, otherwise $125. And he sure could cheer up your home. So again, his number, this is Frank, and of course you can name him what you like, but his number is A390902. Okay, Reed's coming in with Champ.
Champ, come
Here comes Champ.
Oh, thanks, Reed.
And Champ is so adorable. A391589.
You gonna show
Are
him?
you 5 years
He's
old?
got wavy hair. It's so
Oh, he's got what hair?
It's like wavy.
Oh,
So
well,
pretty. Okay, do you want to come up and
oh,
see
look!
me?
Oh, he loves you.
Okay, ready?
He's also an energetic, but he's probably a little all these lights and people in here.
Yeah,
And he's
he's
active dog,
okay.
And usually Chihuahuas, I find they start out a little shy, and then they get better. He's warmed up to you. Look how fast he's warmed up to you.
How old is he again?
He's 5 years old.
Hi. So
He's 5
both
years
of our
old.
dogs we've had on so far, they're
Older.
they look older.
Yeah.
You know,
But they're not.
but
They're
not.
active.
Yeah.
And he walks well
Which,
on a leash,
You
and he
smell
walks well
treats
with
in my
other
pocket,
small
don't you?
dogs.
oh.
And Chihuahuas are usually little dogs with big barks, so you have to be kind of aware of that. You don't want to leave him alone if he's going to bark. You know, every animal is different, but just to be aware of that. And- but he's just a little sweetheart. So this is another senior for senior.
Yay.
So if you're over 60, he'd be only $20 for the microchip.
I think he likes sitting in laps.
Uh,
Just a
That
guess.
is the sweetest face ever. Look at that.
He could just sit
He's
here all
just
day.
looking all around. The regular adoption fee is $125. And what else do we know about Chihuahuas? They're
Well,
just,
their personalities can just
yeah.
vary. But you're right. A lot of times they just need a little bit of time to warm
Yeah.
up. But then they're very people social. Lots of times to get along with other dogs and I see lots of Chihuahuas get along with big dogs too. You know.
They
just
do. This one walks well with other small dogs.
Small
so,
dogs.
Yeah, usually sometimes you see the big and the small. So, but
Is he falling asleep? I can't tell. What
he's
are you
just,
doing?
I believe the word is content.
He's content.
He's very content,
Okay.
but we know he can be quite active. Quite
Yes.
active.
Well, Reed probably wore him out and took him to the park and gave him a nice long
Oh,
walk, I'm
did
sure,
you?
before he went on a TV show. So he's
Oh,
he's ready to take a
for
nap
his
in his- yeah.
nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he just went for a walk, and that's wonderful. You see the dogs taken out for walks here, and
yeah, our volunteers do a
volunteers are incredible. Volunteers are incredible. Get so much out of it. So again, this is Champ, and he's ready for his little winter nap here.
good job. Oh, so sweet.
So his number is A391589, and $20 if you're a senior over 60, and $125 otherwise. Okay, here comes Rodney.
Hey, Rodney.
And Rodney has a little, he came in
Oh, you wanna
with,
Okay, come on up. Oh,
he
you
came
good
in with
puppy.
broken bones
good
and
puppy.
superficial wounds, so he's got a
Yes.
little story to tell. But anyway,
does.
Rodney's number is A390949, 5 years old, neutered male, and it's a tan, short-haired Chihuahua, and he's outgoing and active. Did he just go for a walk? We're getting dogs after their little
Yes,
walks, and they're
yes.
ready for their naps.
And he went,
And,
he came in and has been in our health staff's care for quite some time because he had some broken bones, and you can kind of see he's lost some hair where we had to fix some stuff on him, but you
He's
would
so
never know.
happy.
Yeah.
He's so normally he's pretty active and friendly, but as I said, he just came back from his walk.
And
So
he's got the cutest little underbite.
I know, and
He's such a love.
so he barks at big dogs though,
Oh, well.
because
They're
you know
they
they're-
like to get in your face.
they're in
do
his-
they, huh?
they're in his
Yeah, no,
space.
They do, they do.
So
I know.
Chihuahuas are little dogs with the big barks, aren't they? But he does walk well with small dogs, so he'd be great with small dogs. And
You're so sweet.
my neighbor's dog barks at other one of their dogs barks at people, the other barks at. They're so cute.
Yeah.
So what? Dogs bark, right?
Yeah. That's just like us talking, you know?
Exactly.
How else are they supposed
Exactly.
to tell us what they're
Yeah,
thinking?
yeah. So anyway, he's so quiet now. It's just so adorable.
Yeah.
But he's also a senior for seniors, so we've had senior dogs this show, which means if you're over 60, it's only $20 for the microchip. Otherwise, $125.
Yeah. And don't let his calmness, I mean, he can go on some
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good walks, and
He can
doesn't
move.
seem like his injuries are bothering him. He just,
No.
Sacco
No.
must have took him for a nice walk, so he's all tired out. So he can be tired, but he can also be active.
Oh,
So
can you imagine what his little guy's been through? So look at, he's all patched up and ready to go.
home.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
really happy little guy. So again, his adoption fee is $125 or $20 if you're a senior over 60, because he's a senior over 5 years old. So Rodney's number again is A390949, just a playful Chihuahua. Okay, Carmen, get over here.
hi, Carmen.
Oh, there you
How
go.
are you? Good girl.
Hi, you.
Good girl.
This is Carmen, and
Hi, show your cute little
the
face.
black and white pit bull mix. Carmen's
girl.
number is A390225. 8 years old,
8 years old.
Are
She's-
you serious?
Yeah, she's so
Oh.
sweet.
and you adopted a 10-year-old,
A
right?
10-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they still, I mean, they still go for walks.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's,
Oh, yeah.
she's got a lot of energy, and she needs to go for some more walks. But
You know-
she's lost a little weight since she's been in here, and we have this Easy Walk harness on her, so that helps our volunteers walk
okay.
her with a little less
Okay.
pulling. Although she's not too bad of a puller.
She's very, she's great with people. She's affectionate. She just loves affection.
She
just
does.
loves
She
affection.
loves to, and she's so nice in the kennel. Like every time I walk by her in the kennel, she's just like, "Hello, take me for a walk." Just
I know.
so like
she
endearing.
loves walks in the park, and
Yeah.
she walks well on a leash, so that's good. I love her collar. Look at the sparkles,
No, we've been
just
trying
like
to
you.
give them collars to kind
Ooh.
of like jazz them up in the kennels a little bit. So
And there's just something special. There are people who, like yourself, who adopt dogs and cats and other animals in their twilight years, and we have one older cat. And you just feel so good taking care of them. We actually get up in the middle of the night because just to give them a little bit more food, and it's such a pleasure
Yeah,
to just be kind and give a little
yeah.
extra attention.
You still get some
It's,
great years,
oh,
and you kind of know what you're getting a lot of times.
They're
so
wonderful
like
years.
Carmen's personality is developed.
yeah.
Like this is who she is. This kind of sweet-tempered,
Pit
still
bulls are
lively,
really,
but
we
gentle.
get these really, unfortunately, the news stories, but they're just great pets. They love to please their owners. They'll just do anything, and they'll do, look at you. You calmed down, didn't you?
Yeah.
You
Well,
calmed down.
And I mean, that's exactly right, Dottie. Like they
Yeah.
love to please their owners. So a lot of times, if those bad
Exactly.
stories are because
It's
the
because they're
owners-
trained to be
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh, you're
And,
so good.
Yeah, this is a very, but it's just such a good feeling with, as I said, well, I know, I have an
Yes.
older
Adopting those.
cat, and we hear great stories about older pets too, that they go for a long
Yes.
time.
Well, even adopting a
But,
10-year-old, I feel like she acts like she's 5 still.
They're
Yeah.
so special.
Yeah.
Well, because you're special, did you know this is a blue ribbon dog?
It is a blue ribbon
So
dog.
her normal adoption fee would be $125, but she's only $100 because blue ribbon means
She knows how to do her sit, a down, and a short distance stay. So our volunteers teach her that, and then when she gets her blue ribbon, it's $25 off her adoption fee.
Oh, that's
so it just kind of tells the future owner that she's a trainable dog. They're all trainable, but she's
Yeah.
like really smart and really knows how to do those commands already. That doesn't mean that you don't have to still work with her and train her,
Right.
but she's at least knows her.
She's so content.
Knows those
Isn't this
commands.
great? She's this is not. We have a grant here at Pasadena Humane that for dogs who are over 5 years, animals who are over 5 years old, and if you're over 60, this is only $20 for the microchip, and she's yours. So you save a little. So that's great. So.
Yeah.
By the way, I wanted to bring up, because our producer Jamie posted this on Facebook, but in our gift shop, there's even umbrellas with little cats and dogs. We're kind of in our El Nino rainy season, so there's even things for us.
Yeah, and you should.
Yeah.
And we sold a ton of those when it first started
umbrellas,
raining. 'cause
I
they're
post
just-
them on my Facebook page.
They're so cute.
So
Yes.
yeah, I just remembered that. So we have great umbrellas for walking your dog.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of calls into our helpline about dogs that, not going out in the rain, that won't go out to go to the bathroom in the rain. So I was like, well, try a raincoat. Sometimes that's all you need is to put a raincoat on them and they'll go out. Just like us, putting an
Yeah,
umbrella
yeah.
over our head.
Yeah, but that is a problem next door. But it's just too good for them. So we've had some great
Yeah.
animals on our show today. Just also special. If you haven't seen one, we hope you'll come down and visit us. But by phone, we're at 626-792-7151. We're at PasadenaHumane.org, all over social media. But as we always say, the best way is to come down and see us. We are at 361 South Raymond Avenue in Pasadena, and from Glendale you take the 210 freeway. You get off at the Del Mar exit. It's a little hard to see, but you'll see it. And get off at Del Mar, take a left on Del Mar, right onto Raymond, and we have parking structure right there. You just go right into the right. We have lots of parking, so we would love to see you here. So we did it.
Yes, I think Carmen and I are just going to take a nap after the show here.
Yes, we are. We've had the dogs walked before they've been on the show today, so they've been alert.
You must have said the right word.
I said
the magic word.
Anyway, so again, thank our volunteers and staff, city staff, and our producer, and just everyone who helps out on the show. But most of all, we thank you for helping us help the animals. See you next time.